Hi guys, CJ here with Ezlogz. Today I want to talk briefly about the differences between AOBRD and ELD. Also, I want to show you how the AOBRD system works on the Ezlogz platform. Here you can see the Ezlogz AOBRD dashboard. Top right corner you can see the blue AOBRD icon. It'll be blue, green, or gray. Gray is not connected. Blue, that means there's a connection but it's not linked to the app. Green is when it's fully connected and ready to roll. Let's go ahead and add your first truck. Manage truck, plus icon, PPP, 1, 2, 3, select the device, add. Make sure your Bluetooth is on. Here you can see that it's connected to the truck that you created, pulled the VIN number, and everything was a success. Press OK. Back to your main screen. Click here. We'll take you to this screen where you can see and you can create a status. Off duty, sleeper berth, on duty. As you can see, you have no drive here in AOBRD as well. The only drive you will have is when you click on the status. Let's say click on this status, double click again, edit. Here you have drive. Save. Add note, attach document, and so on. Here you will have a pop-up screen when you edit that tells you the federal rules and regulations about editing your AOBRD. As you see on the top right corner, the AOBRD icon is green. I'm gonna go ahead and start the truck. We're gonna start moving and I will show you guys how it's all done. Here you can scroll down, you can see that device is connected. Start the vehicle. Vehicle is started. As you can see, the timer is on and you're driving. The vehicle is in motion. I'll go ahead and pull over now to show you what happens after you stop. Now you can see it's stationary. See the VIN numbers here, all the needed information. Change the status, on duty, save, click on the grid, scroll down, and we can see that start moving, not moving, connected, all your needed information is here. You can click on the right, pull the date, the time, ELD status driving. It will say ELD here, but it's actually AOBRD. It's just ELD connection because we're using the same device. But that's where you follow is the icon on the top right. You can see that you have the odometer right here. We give you the option where you guys can click on the scanner and take off the stuff you don't want to see in your when you scroll down. So we can take the engine off and you'll only have your statuses. Then you can add the engine and then you can add the scanner. We are back at your main dashboard panel. Let's go ahead and click on the menu. Click on inspection mode. This is your inspection mode. it will show all the trucks you were connected. As you can see, I was connecting on and off different vehicles. ELD, DOT number, all the needed information for the inspector. Swipe is what he will do. He'll swipe left, and he can see his 8 needed days that are required. If you want to send him via email, you click on here, click on email, or click on more options. Once you click on more options, you can print if you're attached to a printer and send different ways that your phone provides. In our inspection mode, we have a feature where you can block off the rest of the phone and only show the officer the needed 8 days. That way he will not be able to go through your phone and see all your private information. He will only be able to view the 8 days that are necessary with the attached documents, if you attached any documents to the status. Let's go ahead and go back to your logbook. Here, if you just scroll down, you can click and you can see different days without opening anything else. Click on it again and close. You can open different screens at once. When you click on the screen, it will take you to that date, and you can just scroll again. Opening up a general will take you to the general information where you can add documents, vehicle, trailers, and so on. Make sure when you add the trailer first time in a truck, you click here. That way it'll be added to the list of your trailers and trucks. Then all you will need to do is click and select from the list that you already input. You can also just swipe through and you can see the dates change, and then when you click, let's say, on log, you will open that particular date. So it's all easy, all convenient, simple. Click on documents. You can upload a document, take a photo, or choose a document from your gallery, attach it, assign it to a particular file, and you're good to go. DVR is very simple. Click on the DVR. Let's go ahead and skip this for the first time users. Oh boy. Okay, so DVR, let's go create a DVR. Click on DVR, create, select whatever you want to select from the list, from defects. You have a big list. Save any notes you want to put in. Okay, boom, defects. The dashboard will be notified right away that there is some kind of violation, and then it will transfer all this needed data to your supervisor or safety director. So basically will prevent any unneeded violations on the road and notify them of any little damages or anything that the truck or the trailer may have that you may need to fix. Click next again. Here's the signature. We have no defects, defects, above defects were corrected. When you click above defects were corrected, you can sign, and the mechanic will also need to sign. So you both sign, save, vehicle satisfactory. The main difference between ELD and AOBRD is that AOBRD records half the data of what ELD records. Time, engine hours, vehicle miles, location, duty status, the basics of what AOBRD records. If you look into ELD, ELD records that plus when the truck was on, when the truck is off, different kind of movements, different kind of malfunctions, and whatnot. Location on AOBRD can be edited. You can basically input it manually. I shouldn't say edit it, but you can input it manually is the correct way to say it. And going to ELD, you can't do that. It's all done automatically. You cannot mess with it. Edit history, if you go to ELD, you can't really mess with it. Everything's done automatically. It's all recorded automatically, And if anything's done, you have to have another copy, original copy, that is saved, and then will be provided as edited to the officer. So you'll see an original and an edited if you did any editing. Also, driving time, ELD does not have that drive button. It has 3 buttons. AOBRD has that 4th button, that driving button, that you can correct your errors if it was misassigned to a different driver and whatnot. This is what the federal rules and regulation law states. Driving time can only be edited when attributed to the wrong driver. So that's the only time you should be doing your edits. Going back to ELD, driving time cannot be edited whatsoever. You cannot mess with it. That button is gone. It's not there. So another big feature that ELD has is it has an encrypted file that the officer can request upon inspection, and he will get the 8 days in supporting documents. So also you need to understand that if you are going to order that AOBRD device, which is exactly the same as ELD device, just different software, you need to have that device physically installed in your truck by December 18, 2017 in order to be grandfathered in. We have a lot of questions, a lot of people asking the same questions. I hope this will answer your questions. Also, you have to understand that if you have, let's say, 40 trucks and you add that 41st truck, that 41st truck will need to be ELD. That's after December 18. So you can't, just because you're running your fleet on AOBRD and then you order more devices, let's say January 1st, those devices that you order will need to run as ELD devices. They cannot run as AOBRD. So you'll have your fleet basically some on AOBRD, some on ELD. Another feature that we will be adding is for you guys to have that wheel control in your dashboard, so you can basically adjust the speed limit type deal, where you can basically say, I want my truck to go 15 miles an hour, and after it goes 15 miles an hour, then throw it into drive, instead of as ELD has it, where it's 5 miles an hour and you have to be in drive automatically. AOBRD will have that little logic that we're working on. We will add that as well for your guys' convenience. So yeah, the basics are, they're different. AOBRD is much easier to use. ELD is going to be a little bit harder, but once you guys get a hang of it, they're both a walk in the park. Alright guys, don't forget to order your ELD or AOBRD devices at sales@ezlogz.com, and take care.